Howdy friends, Scott Grove here. I got this guitar, I don't know, maybe last week. This is another Reverend that is pretty much rare. So we got a reverse headstock. This here's one of those oddballs again that is 100% mahogany, okay, as opposed to the Carina they use on all their guitars. Now, this was like the second year over in South Korea, where they made these. Just awesome. They have the top like your Firebirds, carved like that, okay, and it's a set neck, so it's called a Warhawk 390. 3 P90s in there, but the thing that had been changed, this is supposed to be the volume knob here. Somebody put a three-way switch in it, and they moved the volume back here, and God knows what they did to the tone, because that's supposed to be the bass roll-off, and there's nothing there. This three-way switch does nothing. So I got a hold of Ken Haas over there at Reverend. He said he'd go through his parts drawer and send me some stuff to put it back to original. It's supposed to be out in the mailbox here in about 2 hours. So get this thing sounding right. It sounds like dog crap right now, and we will fix that. I thought I saw just a little ding here. Yeah, little bit of ding right at the bottom. Cool axe. Okay. So this metallic or whatever Alpine color. I've been getting a lot of green guitars lately. I've got a switch guitar made out of non-wood. They only made it for 2 years. It's coming tomorrow. It's green as well. 3 single coils. A lot of cool guitars made by that company, but again, too many of the people were against it because it wasn't wood. And I also got in another Esteban right here. Sold my last one for 300 bucks. So I always pick up the clean ones. They are awesome guitars. Again, so I've still got a few of these around. I won't pass them up if I can find a really good one. Okay, and to go along with the Warhawk 390, I also have just the Jetstream 390 from the same year, which is 2007. Both these guitars are. So this one is still original and wired correctly and all mahogany as well. Okay, so I'll let you hear the difference. They should be sounding all the same at this moment, but since the modification was done to the Warhawk 390 in the metallic Alpine, I like to plug this thing in, and no matter what setting I put it on, no matter what pickups, no matter what I do with that 3-way switch or the 5-way switch, it sounds exactly the same. Some people should not own a soldering iron. Okay, so I have just a mud thing. There is no definition here at all, and it gets muddier. Don't even sound like a guitar. So there's no saving it for another 2 hours, then I will rip it apart and put the new stuff that Mr. Haas is sending me, and we will bring it back to life and compare it. And again, it should have all the massive tones that these are revered for. All the triple P90 pickups and the bass roll-off. So it should sound nice and groovy like this. So that's what the bass contour rolled off, which actually changes the actual whole pickup characteristic. It's not just a bass roll off. Then turn it the other way. And we get P90 sounds regular. But then you got where it goes to your Strat sounds. So this is the way that the Warhawk should sound. I like the brand new Warhawks, and I asked him if I could get some of those, but every one of them has Bigsby on it, so that's a deal breaker for me. But finding this one was cool. I like the new colors, but this one's awesome too. And again, it's different than all the new ones out. There's a lot of the old USA stuff out too I'd like to grab. So this one has a tilt back headstock. The other one does not. Same here. And again, this here's a set neck with the that thing going on with the top. And it will be groovy again very shortly. Now, the one last thing while I'm here is the case. This is what they used to use in the USA made ones, were these. Okay, these white ones, which are very cool and retro looking, as were the USA ones, guitars were more retro looking than the current ones. So I'm really looking for some of those. But now, Reverend's going back and reissued these cases so you can get them. Kind of sucks because it was like a cool thing to find these, and people were paying extra money to try to locate these to put their acts in, just because of what it is, you know. It's just, it was made those years and you could never get them again, and then you pay a couple $100 for the case on eBay or whatever to have that case because it was so cool, and then they reissue them and you can't tell the difference. So damn it. Okay, anyway, so yeah, we'll get the Warhawk 390 straightened out. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just a soldering iron away and a envelope in the mailbox away from being back to good. It should be pretty easy. Go right through the back here and get her done. Open up the other one and just look at it, and well, so it'll be nice and easy. I'll come right back and show you what we got done. Okay, back from the mailbox. Ken Haas at Reverend kept his word, sent me a Groovy deep sticker there. Since I have a switch there, he gave me the correct knob. We got the actual period correct in the parts drawer, the actual bass roll-off deal, and the correct component here for that, and hopefully we'll bring our tone right back to where it's usable. So I'm going to break into the guitar now and look at his schematics. From Mr. Haas over there at Reverend, he sent me the basic Reverend schematic for these 390s of all kinds. Okay, and here's what you're supposed to have. So I do know that I have probably 300 different wiring harnesses here, so I could probably find what I need. With that in mind, here is the proper wiring harness for these. So you got the good old cheapo 5-way switch. So I get to go hunting for a bunch of things. Now you might want to know what's inside this other thing. The people from More Music said they opened this up and gave me an in-hand description on this guy, and everything looked factory soldered. Nope. So don't trust anything from those guys as far as a hands-on in-hand description. Is that factory wiring or factory solders? No. Not even close. Okay, so the wrong everything has been replaced except for the two pots are correct, but you can see everything else has been changed. Okay, everything. So to get it back to normal, everything has to come out of here, and that's where I'll go. I'll just put the pots in and start searching through my harnesses and try to find the correct capacitors. And I know I got 1,000 of the correct. I mean, this is a better toggle switch, but I want the correct one in there. Okay, so all of the offending parts have been removed, and there you go. They can't hurt you anymore. Time to get to some soldering and clean all those solder joints up, make them look like they're supposed to be there. So time to go capacitor hunting. People, no! Lower your goddamn pickups. How can anything sound good up there? It cannot. Okay, no! Stop the bullshit. Okay, here's the back. Once it's all done, everything works exactly like it should. All the crap has been again discarded. And everything works great. I'll take you and hook you up and let you hear how she sounds. Alright? Okay, back at the dungeon again. So, there you go. It works like it's supposed to. Why? Because Dr. Groovy got a hold of it. Now, you will not find these puppies very often, you know, back in this day, because they didn't make very many, but with the reverse headstock, okay? So, in this color, I've only seen one other. Okay, one. Ever. So everything works 100% perfectly. Let's go through it. With everything full wide open in P90 mode. Now what I'm going to be meaning by this, so P90's position 1 on clean. 2. 3 in the middle. 4, these two. And 5 right here. Okay, so we have the volume control that works. Tone works. And finally the bass contour, which actually revoices these pickups. It does serve different purposes. People will say bullshit, but Dr. Groovy knows better than these people. So it revoices these pickups to sound like Strat single coils. Okay, so in the bridge now with them revoiced, now we're going to get major quack in the 2 position. No bass roll off, it's just revoiced. Read your manuals, children. Okay, in the middle with them revoiced. The 4 position quacky. Okay. And the neck. Okay, so just to let you know, here's the 2 position with the bass contour off, again revoiced. Now that knob up. Back down. Okay, for you country folks, here it is still down. But bring it back up, so it's just a P90, these 2. You know, it's just not the country thing, so I just leave it down, and if I need it thicker, I just turn it the other way. So it's a beautiful thing. Once again, thanks to Ken Haas or Reverend for sending me some of the stuff to get it taken care of, and with taking my other 390, it helped to look at that more than it did at the particular manual, because again all the cap values were incorrect on that, so I went by the guitar rather than what was sent to me, and found all the caps that were correct, and it's soldered like a champ. Looks great, and nobody would question that it wasn't original because, again, it's perfect. Everything is from that year. And again, thanks to Ken for also sending me for some other 390s. He sent me some black pick guards that were brand new, just had them sent to him or whatever. But he was tired of me yelling and bitching, so he sent me a few new ones. Okay, just so I would go out and buy some more guitars. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. So thanks again for that. And thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, once again, be groovy.
Groovy!